Hi everyone, today we're going to bring you a home workout. You could do right in your living room if you like. We're going to not use any equipment at all. If you do have equipment, just let us know what you do have, send us an email, and we'll tell you how you can adapt to this workout. We want you to do this workout at least three times a week. The warm-up part, the core work, and the cardio part, you could probably do a lot more often, maybe every day. But the strength part we'll probably have you do every other day. So we're just going to get started right now. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with our marching. You're going to get the body loose, get your body temperature up. You want to swing those arms. You can progress to a little faster movement. You can skip if you want. You can jog if you like. You go back to a march. Just trying to get the body loose. Swing those arms, lift those knees. Now, a lot of you are probably sitting around more than you've ever done, so this is a great chance for you to get up and moving. All right, then we're going to do some nice slow arm circles like you do in the backstroke. We'll do 10 backwards on each arm. That's 9 and 10. Now we'll go forward. You want to try to swivel your hips as little as possible like this and get mostly in the shoulder joint. Loosen up those shoulders. If your shoulders are hurting or stiff, bend your elbows. Keep it in there shorter and tighter. Same with if you're going backwards. Okay, next we'll do hip circles. We'll go 5 to the outside. Try to keep your knee bent to about 90 degrees, so you're just moving at the hip. And then we'll go 5 to the inside. That's 5. Now I'll switch sides. We'll go 5 to the outside. And then 5 to the inside. If I miscount, forgive me. We're doing a lot of these videos, getting really tired. Okay, next we're going to get down on the ground and continue our warm-up. Most of these exercises you're familiar with. So we're going to start on our backs with our breathing drill. Remember, you want to inhale through the nose and feel your belly push out into your hand. And then as you exhale, you want to push out as much air as you can, feel your belly go down. It should take a good 5 or 6 seconds to push that air out. We'll do 8 deep breaths. Ready? That's 4. And that's it. So next we're going to do some double leg hip bridges. We're going to push the ground away as we lift our hips off the ground as high as we can without hyperextending your back. So squeeze your glutes, hold for a 2 count, drop down slowly, push right back up. 8 reps, 2-second pause. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. That's 4. 7, and 8. Okay, next we're going to do some shin rolls. I want you to sit up nice and straight, knees bent, feet flat on the ground. You're going to sit up tall. I'm going to drop both shins to one side, sit up as straight as I can. You guys all should know the modification for this. I'll show you in a second. If this one is hard for you, you can get on your back. Feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to drop both knees to one side. Pause. You should feel a stretch right here on your hip. Come back to the middle. Drop to the other side. Now I feel the stretch on this side. So 6 shin rolls each side, nice and slow. That's 5. 6 left. And 6 right. Okay, now if you have a yoga strap at home, or a belt, or a long sock, or a necktie, we can do some passive leg lowering. So we'll start with both legs up. We'll drop one leg at a time. Bring it right back up. Drop one leg, nice and slow. Bring it back up. Try to keep both your knees locked out if you can. And we'll switch sides. If you don't have any kind of strap, we could do some leg lifts. Where you bring one up. And you focus on the lifting of the leg instead of the lowering of the leg. So I'll do these on the other side while you guys finish up. All right, I'll give you a second to finish. So the next exercise is going to be our hip flexor mobility, half kneeling position. So we're going to begin by pulling my front heel towards me without moving. I'm going to dig it into the ground and I'm going to pull. I'm going to squeeze the opposite side glute. Okay, as I do that, I'm going to breathe in and out. Should take about 3 seconds, and I'll feel a stretch in the front of this hip right here. So we'll do 6 on each side. So pull the heel forward, squeeze the opposite side glute, and relax. We're going to do 6 and then switch. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. The hip flexor is a muscle that gets very tight when you sit a lot. So if you're going to be sitting a lot, this is a stretch you can do several times a day. That's 3. That's 4. 5. And 6. So we're going to stay in a half kneeling position. If you want to switch knees, that's fine. And we'll go with the prisoner rotations next. So hands behind your ears, not clasped behind your head like this, because you'll probably start pulling on your head. We'll keep the hands out wide. I'm going to stay nice and tall. Don't let yourself sink down. So think about your sternum, your breastbone. That should be pointing up, not down. So we're going to stay nice and tall. We're going to exhale as we rotate towards the front knee. Moving only through the upper back. You don't want the lower back to twist on this. So exhale and rotate. Inhale back to center. We'll do 6 on each side. That's 4. 5. And 6. We'll switch legs. Stay nice and tall, hands behind your ears. Going to inhale and then exhale as I rotate towards our front knee. That's 4. That's 5. And 6. Okay, next we're going to get into a quadruped position. That's all fours. And we're going to do some hydrants. This is a hip exercise. So we're going to get a good quadruped. You don't want to be rounded or hunched. You don't want your head down or up. Neck neutral. We're going to lift one leg out to the side without moving anything else. And then we'll bring it back down. I'll move over a little bit. Lift it out to the side. Bring it back down. We're going to do 8 on each side. A little pause at the top. I'm going to change angles so you can see this view. You want to make sure you don't collapse when you lift that leg. Stay tall. Lift the leg. Bring it back down. Stay tall. Lift the leg. Bring it down. That's 7 and 8. Now we're going to switch sides. I'll go this way again. Exhale as you lift the leg. Inhale as you bring it down. You don't have to lift the leg very high. And that's it. All right, so that concludes our warm-up. Now we're going to get up, and I'm going to explain to you what we're going to do next. We're going to do a core circuit with 2 exercises. We're going to hold a 30-second plank on your forearms. Then we're going to flip over, and we're going to do dead bugs, 8 on each side. I'll show you the modifications for that. If you have a bench, if you're not comfortable doing planks on the ground, you can grab a bench, a chair, or a couch, whatever you have in your house, and you can do your planks on the bench. Okay, otherwise we're going to do them on the ground. And it's only 30 seconds, so I want you to count out 30 seconds. We're going to go through this 2 times. So we're going to do a plank and a dead bug, then we're going to rest about 30 seconds. Then we'll do another plank and another dead bug. On the dead bug, we'll do 8 on each side, and we'll hold each one for 2 seconds. You guys ready? All right, 30-second plank, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I know, that wasn't fair. Oh well. Okay, dead bugs next. So remember, I'll show you how to modify the dead bug. The hardest way to do the dead bug is to straighten the leg all the way out. Okay? If you need a modification, you can bring the leg about halfway out with that knee slightly bent. So that's a little easier, that's a little harder. Okay? So dead bug, we'll alternate. Ready? 8 on each side with a 2-second hold. 1001, 1002, in. 1001, 1002, in. So we'll do 8 reps. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 8. All right, so we'll take 30, 60 seconds. If you need a little more time, take it. Good time to get yourself a drink. You guys should be drinking lots of water. It really helps your immune system. You have to flush things out. This week we're focusing on getting everyone's immune system stronger. So you should be eating lots of fruits and vegetables, eating no junk, minimize your alcohol intake, although I know sometimes I feel like you just want to drink and drink and drink because there's nothing else to do and things can be kind of depressing this time. But we have to stay strong. We have to keep our immune system strong. We have to stay healthy. We have to do as much as we can just to, fight what's going around. So catch your breath, get some water, and we're going to do one more round of that. Okay, another 30-second plank. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, take a couple seconds before we do our next dead bug. Okay, ready? Now the other way to make the dead bug a little easier, instead of keeping your knees, your hips about 90 degrees, if you pull your knees in a little more, that's going to make it just a little easier too. Okay, so I'm going to try it that way this time. Knees in a little bit. I'm going to go out. 1, 2, and in. 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, and in. 1, 2, and 2. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and in. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, and 6. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, and 7. Last one. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, and 8. All right, so that concludes our core exercise. Again, get some water, take a little rest. The strength portion of our workout is next. While you're catching your breath, I'll explain to you what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is a single leg hip hinge. So for those of you that have done deadlifts or RDLs, this is a single leg version of that. Many of you have this in your program already. We're going to get up on one leg, and we're going to simply push the hips back like that. Okay, so you should feel this in the back of your standing leg and in that glute. So watch one more time. I'm going to shift back. I should feel it in my hamstring, my glute. Stand nice and tall. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be a push-up. Okay, there's a few different ways to modify push-ups. So if a push-up on the ground is hard for you, you can drop to your knees and do the same thing. Okay, if you can't go all the way down, go a half of the way down, or go a quarter of the way down. Okay? Another way to modify that, if that's still too hard for you, you're just going to hold a tall plank. Now, a tall plank is different than the forearm plank. A tall plank is going to be on your hands. So you hold this tall plank for 30 seconds. One more option on the push-up, like we do here at the gym, we use the barbell, and we can vary the height depending on your abilities. If you have a bench or the back of a couch or a chair or a countertop, you can do your push-ups like that. Okay, and finally the last exercise is going to be some squats. Okay? We're going to do 10 squats. We're going to emphasize the descent on the squat. So as I squat, I'm going to go down nice and slow. You can either do them prisoner style, or you can bring your arms out in front of you. I'm going to take a good 4 seconds to lower myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little pause at the bottom, and now I'm going to come up fast. Prisoner style, same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, and then I'm going to explode up. All right, so we've got the single leg hip hinges, 10 on each side. We've got the push-ups, 10 reps, or a 30-second tall plank. And then we're going to do squats, emphasizing the lowering. We're going to do 10 reps, and we're going to run through it 3 times. All right, so let's start with the hip hinge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you're losing your balance on this, don't worry about it. It's all part of the benefit of this is improving your balance. 1, like me, see that? I don't have great balance either. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so next we're going to do some push-ups. I'm going to do them on the ground. Modify it one of those ways that I showed you if you need to. Let's do 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups or a 30-second plank hold. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job. Take a couple seconds, grab a sip of water. Not going to rest long. We're going to go right into your squats. I'm going to do prisoner style, hands behind my ears. I'm going to lower myself to a 4 count and explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 7. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. All right, so I'm going to give you 60 seconds rest. Get some water. I hope you're all doing well. If you guys have equipment at home, shoot us an email. Tell us what you have, and we can tell you how to modify these workouts. I'll give you a couple more seconds to get some rest. Now just remember, the workout is not the only way to help build your immune system. You want to exercise, you want to eat right, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, good quality fiber. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. And of course, you have to find a way to de-stress from all this stuff that's going on. All right, so we're going to do this Again, round 2 coming up. Single leg hip hinges first. And we're going to do 10. Ready? That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we've got push-ups again. So remember, either push-up, tall plank, or a modified version of the push-up. This time around, I'm going to do a tall plank for 30 seconds. Okay, you count out your push-ups, so I'm going to count on the plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so next we're gonna finish up this round, round 2, with another 10 squats. If you have any weights at home, if you have a kettlebell, you could turn them into goblet squats. If you're going to add some weight, you could shorten up the time that you're lowering yourself. We go with more like a 2-second descent. So I'm going to use a kettlebell, so I'm just going to go 2 seconds on the way down. 1001, 1002, slow it up. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. That's 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, and 10. All right, awesome job. We're going to do one more set of the strength training. Now, remember we had sent out an email letting everybody know that we do have equipment to loan out to you guys during this crisis. So we're going to be here at the gym. Typically we're here between 10 and 1 o'clock in the morning after we do our morning Facebook Live video. So we'll be hanging around. We've got kettlebells, dumbbells available. We've got a few bands left. We've got some steps left if you want to do step-ups at home. Just let us know what you want. Come on in. It's first come, first serve. So don't wait too long. This stuff is all going to be gone. The other thing I did, I let you know in that email, I gave you the number and the email address of our rep that we use at Perform Better. He's agreed to give you guys the same discount that we get as a business on your stuff during this crisis. So if you need anything, let us know or give our man a call over there at Perform Better. All right, so let's do round number 3. We're going to start with some hip hinges. I'll face this way this time. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Switch legs. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, you should feel this in the glute and the hamstring and the standing leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last set of push-ups. This time I'm going to use the bench modification. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, last set of squats. This time I'm going to hold on to some dumbbells. I'm going to do the same thing. Instead of a 4-second lowering, because now I do have some resistance, I'm going to lower myself for 2 seconds. I'm going to explode up. 1001, 1002. That's 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, and 10. All right, so that concludes the strength training portion. We're going to finish up with some cardio. Now, if you have a treadmill or a bike at home or something like that, feel free to use that instead of the cardio portion of this. But if you don't, we're going to do some body weight stuff. So we're going to do it in circuit style. We're going to work for 25 seconds. We're going to rest for 25 seconds. We're going to do it anywhere from 3 to 4 times. So since there's 3 exercises, that means 9 to 12 rounds. We'll do each exercise either 3 or 4 times. Now, if you're new to this type of exercise, the big heart rate training, interval training, you could modify the time. One of the other videos we just posted on YouTube is how to use the tablet timer, how to download it and how to use it. So if you get yourself a timer on your phone, you could set the work time and the rest time and the rounds to whatever you want. So look for that video too. So today we're going to set the timer for 25 work, 25 rest, and I'm going to set it for 12 times, right? If at any time you feel like you need more rest in between sets, just take it. If you feel like you need to sit one out, sit one out. If the work time is too long for you, shorten your work time. You have to modify it so that it works for you. The 3 exercises we're going to do, first we're going to do jumping jacks. Okay, and I'm going to show you a modification for that if jumping jacks are no good for your knees. We're just going to do a step jack. We're going to step this way, back to the middle, and then step this way. So I'm not leaving the ground, but I'm trying to move as fast as I can. Still trying to get my heart rate up. Okay, so that's a modified jumping jack. The next exercise, I think most of you know, is a full body extension. We're going to bring the hips back just like we did on the single leg hinge, and then we're going to reach up tall, come off my heels, like this. It's almost like I'm jumping, but I'm not leaving the ground. One thing I want you to remember on the full body extension, it's not a squat, so we're not coming down here, we're going back. So don't think about going down, think about going back, and then extend up. Okay, the third exercise, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either jog in place, you can skip in place, or if you have a jump rope, you could use a jump rope. All right? The intensity is going to depend on you. You could run, jump, or skip as slow or as fast as you need to get yourself a good workout. So if you have your timer, grab it. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get it. Otherwise, you could just listen to my timer, which I'm going to grab right now. I'm going to take you through, we'll go through 4 rounds of this. So You can bow out at any time. All right, you guys ready? And go. Jumping jacks first. So you can go as slow as you need to, or as fast as you need to get a good workout. That's up to you. All right, that's one. You get 25 seconds rest now. Gather yourself. Next is going to be the full body extensions. You got 10 seconds more to rest. 3, 2, 1, and full body extensions, go. If you fancy yourself hardcore, you can actually leave the ground and jump. And time. All right, so that's 2 exercises. Last one of the round. Remember, you're going to either jog in place, run in place, or skip, or you can grab your jump rope. Eight seconds more on your rest. Again, if you need more rest on that table. So I'm going to skip in place this time. I know some of you men out there cannot skip, so please don't skip, especially if anybody's watching you. All right, so that's one round. So that's a round of 3. In 25 seconds, we're going to do it again. All right, 5 seconds to go. Jumping jacks are next. I'll do the modified version for this time so you can see it. Plus, I'm getting tired. This is the 3rd time I've done this today. All right, time. So next one is going to be full body extensions. You should be drinking lots of water for this. Yeah, I'm going to have some more. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Full body extensions. Reach up high. This is also a great exercise for improving your mobility, especially in the shoulders, as you reach for the sky. Stretch those shoulders out. All right, time. All right, next, jog, run, skip, or jump rope. This time I'm going to run in place. 10 seconds. 5. And go. Now you go as fast or as slow as you need to get a good workout. And time, right? So that's 2 rounds gone. So remember I said we're going to do 9 to 12 rounds. So that's 6 so far. 3 each exercise. We've done it twice. You can bow out of this at any time. If you guys are getting tired, that's fine. You can stop at 6. Next time try to do 9, and then you try to do 12. Try to work your way up. Jumping jacks. And time. 7 down. Full body extensions are next. See, I'm going to drink a whole bottle of water by the time I'm done with this workout. I'll probably suck down another one as soon as I'm finished. And we're off. Full body extensions. Extend those arms. Reach up for the sky. Hips back, reach up. Notice I'm not bending my knees much at all. I'll show you this angle. It's really just my hips going back. Looking straight ahead. Swinging those arms. Swing those arms. Nice and high. All right, that's number 8. This time I'm going to grab a jump rope. Well, that didn't work out well. All right, that's 9 rounds. We've got one more circuit to make it 12. Now, if you are good at jumping rope, but you don't currently have a jump rope, you can do what we call ghost jumps. You pretend you have a rope and do the same motion. Rotate those wrists, little bend in the knee, push off. Back to jumping jacks. Three, 2, 1. Time. All right, 2 to go. Full body extensions next. You guys are doing great. The good thing about watching this on video like this is you could stop it, take a break, and then come back to it. Not too long of a break though. Okay, full body extensions, one more time. Three. All right, one more. All right, I'll jump rope again on the last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And time. All right, nice job, everyone. All right. Good job. So that concludes our workout. I want you to find a nice way to cool down. Kind of sit down on the mat, stretch your legs out. Do a few more breathing drills, just kind of relax for a while. Recovery is very important, so after your workout, I want to make sure you drink plenty of water, get yourself a good meal filled with lots of fruits and vegetables, lean protein, get a good night's sleep. To bed early, turn off all your stuff at a nice early hour, find a way to get to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you a lot, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.